Hey.
Hi, how are you today? It's getting close to Christmas. I have another story, but earlier today, I made biscotti. And later on, I'll be giving you the recipes for a recipe to make. Some are with pecans, and then some are pecans and cherries, dried cherries, and some are just the anise flavor. So that's that. Now, my story today is about Annabella. She's my favorite character. And today, Annabella is having an adventure with her dog, and his name was Apple Fritter. And she's not sleeping; she's wide awake, and she's asking for a dog for Christmas. So she wished for her own little dog. She asked her parents about it all the time, as children will do. Do you always ask for pets and say, I want a pet and I'll take care of it? You have to be responsible. Anyway, her parents decided she was old enough and she could take care of the pet if she got one. The next day, they took a trip to the animal shelter. Annabelle had never been to one. She felt very sorry that she couldn't take all the pets home. She walked around and she looked at all the pets, and finally she saw the one she wanted. He was a scruffy looking little thing, and he had a sad look on his face, and his eyes were looking at her, begging him to pick him up. She hurried off to find her parents. They were also looking for a watchdog to protect their dad's factory. Finally, she found her parents, and then she brought him and she showed him the one she wanted. Her mother said to her, he's a scruffy looking little thing. Are you sure? You sure you want him? And he shivers a lot. Do you really want him? Annabella says, yes, I really do. He needs me. I need him. And Annabella said, and he was looking so hungry, and he was begging for food, and I had an apple fritter in my hand, and he was hungry, so he kept begging and begging, and he likes apple fritters just like me. And her mother says, well, what are you going to call the dog, your pet? She goes, Apple Fritter. Her mother and her dad laughed so hard when they heard that name. And then her mother said to Annabella's dad, she says, well, I guess we're going to have to keep a lot of apples around the house now that we have two to make apple fritters for. So enjoy the story. And Annabella is a very responsible little child. She really, you really have to be responsible when you get pets, and make sure they get to the vet and have all their shots, and make sure they have a bath and brush them, and always feed them, and and if they make a mistake, well, correct them, but don't be mean to animals, because they're little angels, and they're put on this earth, and they need our care just like people. So if you have any questions, about apple fritters or biscotti or whatever, just make sure you email me, and I'll be happy to give you all the recipes. And you have a really Merry Christmas, and I'll be telling more stories about Annabella. And after Christmas, I'll be reading you a story about Annabella's adventure with Basarabia the gypsy, and it's a cute story. So have a great day, and thank you.